In part one, we covered the trip from Tennessee to the Valley of the Gods and then continued on to Tehachapi, California. After a short visit with my brother in Tehachapi, it was time to continue my trip. The main route from Tehachapi to the Central Valley is down Highway 58, which in its own right is a scenic road, but I wanted to experience some more off-road adventures. Comanche Point Road offers great views of the Central Valley via a steep dirt road that drops down from the hills. The road was rough in a few places, but was an easy ride on the capable Himalayan.
All right, this leg of the adventure takes me from Tehachapi to Lompoc, California, where I'll be staying at Vandenberg Air Force Base FAM Camp. Down below is the valley there, and you can see off over in this direction right over here is the Tehachapi State Prison. Been there for a long, long time. But anyway, it's a pretty little valley right there. All right, I'm on Comanche Point Road going down to the valley, and this is the first of 3 gates that I've heard that I have to go through. So all we have to do is make sure that we close the gate behind us after we go through. Let's go ahead and continue on down. Well, I'm continuing on Comanche Point Road here. It's getting interesting. Got a lot of jackrabbits and a couple road runners on the road. But I'm going to pan around here and give you a shot where I'm going. Kind of hard to see where I just came from, but let's zip around here and show the front. And you can see I'm heading on this road here, and I'll be going down to the valley down there. Man, that's some scary shit right there. Got some serious erosion on the road. This road's got some rough spots in it where it's been washed out. They need to come up here and do some maintenance on it. But let's continue. Well, I think we've arrived at the last of the 3 gates that we have to close behind us. But you can see the valley below, and I'm going to pan around here and get the other side of me, kind of out on a point right here that you can see behind me, the valley there. So, all right, let's continue on. All right, well, I've successfully descended down Comanche Point Road. You can see the mountains behind me. It was some pretty dicey spots there in a few places. Had a several hundred feet drop off right off the edge of the road. Some sandy areas, but it was not too bad. And when you end up down at the bottom, you got this beautiful vineyard right here where they're growing grapes. But anyway, it was a great road. I'm going to continue on. We're going to continue on to the west where the weather looks like it's pretty good. And then swinging back around here, you can see the rain over there, but I didn't get any rain. But anyways, let's continue. Over and out. Say hello, hola. All right, they're harvesting the grapes here. Got a big operation going here. You can see all the cars. Everybody's hard at work. All right, bagging up the grapes. I'm on Highway 166 West. I've come down from the mountains near Tehachapi. I've crossed about 50 miles of the Central Valley and saw grapes, fruit trees, nut trees, tomatoes, you name it. And it was harvesting season, so they were out harvesting stuff. And so we've come across this great valley which produces so much of America's vegetables and whatnot. And now I'm entering the coastal mountains and I've got about 80 miles to go over, and then I'll be towards the coast. So I head for Lompoc. So let's get it going.
Soon after that stop, I came upon the turnoff for the Carrizo Plain. I had read about this area but had never visited. I thought I would take a quick side trip to see it.
Well, we're at the entrance of the Carrizo Plain National Monument. This is really not the time of year to visit this place. In the spring, when they have the rains, I hear they have wildflowers and whatnot here. It's very pretty, but it's a very desolate, dry place right here. And as you can see, this side of the coastal plain is a very dry environment. No trees or anything. But anyways, thought I'd take a little side jaunt over here and just take a peek at this place. I might go a mile or two more and call it quits. Let's investigate what's in these little holes. Well, it's 100 degrees through this valley here, so I stopped to hydrate, wet my clothes, and I'll be on my way. But stopped under a nice big oak tree. A lot of traffic here.
My final destination of the day, Vandenberg Air Force Base FAM Camp near Lompoc, California. After a restful night's sleep, I started the next day riding up California Highway 1 along the coastline. I had planned to camp at Fort Hunter Liggett, but my plans were not set in concrete and changed later that day.
Well, I finally made it to the ocean. I'm just north of Cambria, where had flagmen backing up the highway, so there's a lot of traffic. But anyway, my first opportunity to get the beach behind me. It's right here, it's beautiful. And then I'm going to circle around and show you the mountains where the Hearst Castle, San Simeon, California is. That's up there in the mountains right there. That's where the Hearst Castle is, where Mr. Hearst had owned the newspapers. Used to invite all the Hollywood celebrities up there. But anyways, there's a shot of the beach here. Lots of traffic coming down the highway. Anyway, we'll continue on. This is Namasito Ferguson Road. It's 96 degrees up here. It's 75 degrees down there on the water. I literally had to have my electric jacket on down there. Up here I had to take it all off because it's hotter than hell, 96. Anyway, I just came up that road right there, and it's windy, a little bit of traffic, not bad. But anyway, hotter than hell up here. Amazing. I came up from the beach where it was 75 up to the 90s, dropping back down here. It's 100. I was reading 101 on my temperature gauge. Seen this creek right here. Said, "Oh man, I'm stopping. I'm gonna drench my shirt." And so I went down and got some water out of the creek in an empty bottle I had. And oh man, it's refreshing. I'll tell you that. Oh shit. Oh, I'm gonna get this shirt wet. Oh, I'll go down and get some more water. Oh, it's going down. Oh lordy. But anyway, it feels good. It is hot out here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cool off. Nice cool creek down there. This is a campground. Right along the creek here, there's not one person in this campground. Down at the beach, they're booked up until March, but you can get one of these, just walk right in. But all right, let's cool off. Here I'm at a Ponderosa campground. I got a gnat problem. Other than that, it's pretty nice down here. About 99 or so. But anyways, down here in the creek, I got my chair set up there. I'll kick back. Got a couple little bottles of wine. Have me something to drink, a little adult refreshment. But otherwise, I'm settled in for the night. All right. Well, I'm relaxing here. I got my fold-up chair sitting in the middle of the creek here, and you can see. But anyways, taking it easy here, waiting for the sun to go down so it cools off. But anyways, everything's copacetic. Ponderosa campground near Gorda, California.
The next morning I was up early and packed ready to start the day. The plan was to return to the coast and go up to Monterey, then over to Gilroy and into San Jose. It would be an easy day.
All right, well, I spent an uneventful night at the campground here in the coastal mountain plain. I'm heading out. It's about 7:45 in the morning. I'm going back to the coast where I'm going to freeze my butt off this morning. I know it's going to be cold. It got down to about 60 up here, which is really nice. Made for nice sleeping. But anyway, got a morning sun catching the mountains over there, and the bike's running good. We're going to San Jose. Let's go. I descended to the bottom, and it was 81 degrees up near the top, and about halfway, about 3/4 of the way down, boom, it dropped in temperature, just automatic, just wow. It's 63 degrees down here. It's cold. I got mesh gear on. It's cold. So I'm going to stop, put on my electric jacket and some rain pants to block the wind out, and I should be okay. The highway right now is pretty quiet. Looks like everybody's still sleeping, hadn't got up yet, so I should be able to make good time along the highway. If I don't stop every 10 minutes to take a picture. But anyways, let's get it going. Well, stopped here at the Vista Point. I'm the only one here. It's pretty quiet here on the highway this morning. I guess lucked out that way. But anyway, there's one of the interesting bridges that we go over. Unfortunately, it's still a little misty and foggy. But anyways, having a great time, and with the electric jacket jacked up, the medium, I'm doing okay. All right, over and out. Well, I'm making a little bit of progress. There's so many scenic vistas to stop and take a picture of. It's kind of hard to just keep on moving, but anyways, got a great view there behind me, and my hands are cold anyway, so it's time to stop.
Got to Monterey and hit freeways and traffic. It was time to head inland and make a beeline for San Jose. It was about 100 degrees, so I stopped at Garlic World in Gilroy to strip off some layers.
Well, I'm climbing up Highway 88 here, heading towards Lake Tahoe. It's about 65 miles. You see the valley below where I came from, Stockton area, way down that way. And the traffic here is horrendous. The highway here, little two-lane highway, and the cars are just blasting by right and left. Very busy highway. But anyway, the bike's doing good, and we're going to continue on our journey. Man, was that a beautiful view? Coming over that pass, and all of a sudden that lake appeared like that. I was lucky I was able to get the camera out and get a good shot, but I have no idea what the name of this lake is, but obviously it's a very popular place. You've got a lot of people here. So I'm going to continue on my journey. Over and out. I'm not making any time at all. Every corner I go around, I see a beautiful view, but I see this nice little valley here, meadow. I said, man, I got to get a picture of this place. But anyways, it kind of reminds me of Germany and the Alps.
Continuing along Highway 88, I came to the turnoff for Highway 89, Pickett's Junction. The sign said Lake Tahoe 19 miles. Great, I'll take this route and probably get a great shot of the lake from up on the mountain pass. Wrong. Turned out to be a bad choice. Never did get a shot of the lake from this route. You just pop out on the west side of South Lake Tahoe, lake nowhere to be seen.
Finally, what a goat rope. I came into Tahoe there. It was a traffic jam, bumper to bumper, thousands and thousands of cars. I said, oh my God, what the hell am I doing here? Finally, I got through the Nevada border, past the casinos, and finally the traffic let up. But there's some beaches that people want to go to, and there's literally 1,000 cars parked along the highway. People are walking a half a mile back or more just to get to the beach access. But anyway, you can see the beautiful Lake Tahoe back there. It's quite a place. Last time I was here, it was a long time ago, 1973, 74, somewhere around in that period. And I was camping on the other side of the lake over there. But anyways, it's a beautiful place.
I planned to camp at Water Canyon, a free campground outside of Winnemucca, Nevada. These little devils were all over the road, worming crickets. I made a quick retreat and found a room at the Holiday Motel in Winnemucca.